Yes, it's Jumble. And here's your host, Jeff Stevenson.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Good morning. And welcome to Jumble. All bright and perky, are you? Full of smiles? I had to smile when I read my paper this morning. I don't know if you saw the snippet about the burglar who a policeman saw nicking goods in a wickerwork factory. When the copper gave chase, this fella threw dozens of wicker picnic baskets at his feet to slow him down. It's true. He's been charged with hampering the police. What do you want, wit at this time in the morning? But I mustn't hamper our contestants any longer because they're all dead eager to get on and play the game of Jumble. The game that's all about cryptic clues, cartoons and anagrams. They'll have plenty of fun on the way, and at the end of the day, they could win up to £500. What a great audience. We have, as always, two teams playing Jumble. They're each made up of one member of the public and one well-known personality. Now, I haven't a clue what the odds are of getting an extremely attractive lady who's not only delightful and charming, but also a brilliant mathematician. But we have actually got one. Yes, and I'm sure she could work it out for us. The odds, that is, it's Carol Vorderman.
Very good.
How are you, Carol?
No, I'm very well.
Welcome. 21 series of Countdown?
Something like that. Certainly 10 years worth, yes.
Yeah.
I can't remember how many series or how many programmes.
And also you work with a pal of ours, Fred Dinage, on How.
Yeah, lovely
a broadcasting
Fred.
legend he
yes,
is.
Lovely Fred, who also used to work with Richard Whiteley many, many moons ago.
All right.
Yeah, so we have quite a laugh about
Great.
that.
Well, welcome to Jumble. Introduce us to your partner.
Yes, this is my lovely partner today. This is another Richard Bird, who's an insurance administrator who loves travelling. Is that right, Richard?
Yes.
And who desperately wants to go back to America to be a
very
California boy.
Really? Good to see you, Richard. A little dicky bird, pardon the pun, tells me that you're into music.
I try to be into music.
Yeah.
Yes.
You've heard a few songs?
Yeah, I bought myself a keyboard 3 or 4 years ago, and basically to play as a hobby.
Yeah. And you wrote a few songs that were sung by a local singer, Patrina Johns.
That's right. Yes, Patrina Johns. Yes.
What sort of songs? Tell us.
One was submitted, believe it or not, for the Eurovision Song Contest.
Oh, really?
Deux points.
That's
Your way.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
She kindly did a ballad for me called Love Falls Like the Rain.
Love falls like the rain. Well, we hope you do well today and you don't end up like a shower. We wish you all the very best of luck on Jumble. And now, on to the celebrity in the opposing team. He's always been a firm favourite of us on Jumble. In fact, he appeared on the pilot over 2 years ago of Jumble, and we've got him here today. Will you please say hello to the star of That's Life, or one of the stars of That's Life, and as it happens, it's Michael Groff. Nice to see you, mate. Who would have thought?
Who'd have thought I'd be back for more?
Yeah, who would have thought when we come for a pilot we'd run this long?
I know.
It's nice to see you. Mate,
nice to see you, mate.
Hopefully we can run as long as Countdown.
Well, wouldn't that be nice?
It would be nice.
Yeah, I can make it for the next 20 years.
Yeah? Not from what I've heard. No, how did you get into television?
How did I get into it? Well, I was a musician for ages and ages, and then in between good times and bad times, you know, you have to get various temp jobs. One of which was working as an internal postman at the BBC, delivering all their letters.
Oh, really?
And then I happened to see their local rag, you know, the weekly rag Ariel, and saw that Esther was looking for a new team.
Esther?
Esther, you know, the Ransom.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And,
that was a
I
joke.
thought, that'd be great for a friend of mine who's an actor. So I rang him up and said, Rob, get your details off to so-and-so, so-and-so.
Yeah.
This is the inside info. And he said, well, why don't you do it? I said, oh, yeah, all right then.
Yeah. And so, how many years were you at That's Life?
Did it for 3 years. Then I went on to do Splash, the kids' programme, for 3 years.
Which Lisa Maxwell came from.
That's right, yeah, my friend Lisa.
Doing very well.
And then went on to do Hearts of Gold, which we're now in our 4th, this would be our 5th year coming up.
Yeah.
So it's going well.
Well, we welcome you, Michael. And,
thank you, mate. It's nice to be here.
Introduce us to your partner.
This is the lovely Sarah Duncombe.
Duncombe.
And I'll give you a clue what she does. Okay.
Well, okay. She works in an ear hospital. No? Oh, hair. You're a hairdresser?
Yes. Yeah.
Welcome. Nice to see you. So you're a hairdresser. Any hobbies?
I collect dragons.
No way to talk about your clients. So, no. Any other hobbies?
Not really. I like keeping fit and mainly at home. I use my own videos instead of going out. It's too embarrassing flopping the flab about in front of everybody else.
You've been looking at him again.
Never offended me. Somebody told me you do a bit of fishing.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so being a hairdresser, what do you use, a hairnet? Oh, what do you want? Listen, we welcome you. Are you good at anagrams?
Yes.
Oh, you are? That's good, because you're with Michael, who's not. So, we've met our two teams. Let's take a look at our first cryptic clue cartoon. Let's play Jumble. This Jumble cartoon is worth £25. Let's take a look at it. There's the cartoon, and here is the clue we want you to solve. Listen out, teams. It appears in spring, Miss Payne will appear on a pedestal. It appears in spring, Miss Payne will appear on a pedestal. Now, we tossed a coin before the start of the show, and Richard and Carol, you're going to bat first. Who's yelling, who's spelling?
I'm yelling.
And I'm spelling.
Up you pop. So we come to the first of our 4 jumbled words. Each word relates to our cartoon. You have 15 seconds to unscramble it. If you do so, Richard, we're going to give you £10 and a crack at solving our cryptic clue cartoon. Carol, you can only spell, you cannot yell. No vocal help for Richard whatsoever. And Richard, you can only yell, you cannot spell. You have 15 seconds on the clock. You're under starter's orders. You're up.
March.
Yeah, well done. We take the C and the H. We landed on red squares in our key letters, and we come over to the cartoon board. We put the C and the H in there. Richard, it appears in spring. Miss Payne will appear on a pedestal. What do you think?
No idea.
You know, it wouldn't do you any good to get anagrams at this point anyway, because obviously you've got to build up the cash if you're going to go through to our final. So we go over. Second jumble coming up. 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Rise.
Yes, well done, Carol. Take the I. And it goes. Richard, it appears in spring. Miss Payne will appear on a pedestal. What do you think?
No, I haven't got a clue.
Are you bluffing?
No.
You're not?
No.
OK, over we go. Third jumble. Go.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Sorry?
Well said.
Naughty.
Yes, naughty. Two letters, the N, the A and the H. And they go in that order, H, A, N. Richard, it appears in spring, Miss Payne will appear on a pedestal. What do you think?
No, I have to pass.
No,
I have to
OK,
pass.
that's all right. Build up the cash. Over we go. Fourth jumble, 15 seconds, go.
Type. Pretty.
Yes, well done. T-Y. Come on, Carol, we're going to do some rearranging. We place the T and the Y underneath the cartoon. The clue is, it appears in spring, Miss Payne will appear on a pedestal. 15 seconds, do some rearranging. In you go, Carol. Any ideas, Richard?
Naughty.
Look at what
Hyacinth.
Well done, yes. Leave it alone, Carol. Back you go to your places. It appears in spring. Miss Payne will appear on a pedestal, of course, hyacinth. So, Carol and Richard, very respectable score there. You've got maximum score of £65. Well done. So, Michael and Sarah, you need to go for maximum points. Second cartoon come up. It's worth £25. Let's take a look at it. There's the cartoon. Here's the clue. The batsman squatted on his stump's first ball and was open to criticism. The batsman squatted on his stump's first ball and was open to criticism. Michael, Sarah, who's the yeller? Who is the speller?
I'm the speller.
And on the yellow.
Right.
Up you come. OK, you have 15 seconds. First jumble coming up. Don't forget, loads of yelling, no spelling, loads of spelling, no yelling. Go.
Quick.
No.
Wicket.
Yeah, well done. Yeah. The I, the C and the T on the red squares, they're key letters. And the I and the T go on the left. And we place the C over there. The batsman squatted on his stump's first ball and was open to criticism. What do you think?
No.
No, you're going to hold out, go for more cash. Good girl. Over we go, second jumble, 15 seconds, go.
Wise. Swim.
Swim it is. Well done. Do much swimming?
No, not terribly well.
No,
Just 6 foot down.
You've got a bit of tennis elbow, I hear.
Yeah.
So we've placed the I and the S on the left. Sarah, the batsman squatted on his stump's first ball and was open to criticism.
Easy.
No?
No.
OK, hold
Just
out.
saying easy.
Over we go. Third jumble. 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Through. Naught.
Yes, well done. Spell it out, Michael. Well done. We take the N, the U, the G and the T. There are key letters. Over we go. We put the N, the G and the T on the left. The U goes in there. Sarah, the batsman squatted on his stumps first ball and was open to criticism. What do you think?
Sitting duck.
Sitting duck it is. I don't know if you should have gone for it there, but back you go. Back you go. The batsman squatted on his stumps first ball and was open to criticism, of course, sitting duck. So now you're a tenner behind. Michael and Sarah, £55. Carol and Richard, £65. May have been better to hold out there, I don't know. We'll see as the game goes on. We move on to round two. This time our cartoon is worth £50. If you can give me the answer to the cryptic clue that goes with this cartoon. Here's the cartoon, and here is the clue. These remove the weeds from under where they grow. These remove the weeds from under where they grow. Richard, Carol, who's yelling, who's spelling?
You're yelling.
I'm yelling.
And I'm spelling.
OK, up you get. First jumble of this round coming up. 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Garden.
Yeah, well done. The E and the N, key letters. We do the long walk over to the cartoon board. We put the E there, the N there. Richard, these remove the weeds from under where they grow. What do you think?
Enormous.
Enormous. No, it's not. Over we go. Enormous. I'll work that one out later. OK, second jumble, 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Daisy.
Yes. This one you could have composed. Daisy, Daisy. In goes the A, in goes the S. Richard, they remove the weeds from under where they grow. What do you think?
No, I haven't got an idea. I'll have to carry on.
Are you bluffing?
No, I'm not
You
bluffing.
sure you're not being the duffer and acting the bluffer?
No, I have no idea.
OK, over we go. Third jumble, 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Thigh.
Yes, it is. Well done. Key letters. In like that. Richard, these remove the weeds from under where they grow. What do you think?
Nasty something? No.
Not nasty something?
No.
I think you're bluffing. Fourth jumble, 15 seconds, go.
Poppy.
Yes. We go over OP. Come on, Carol, we're going to do some spelling. We put the O in there, the P in there. The clue is, these remove the weeds from under where they grow. In you go, do some rearranging, starting now.
Hot pants.
No.
Hot.
Oh, you're running out of time, come on.
Shape.
I'm sorry, you've lost control, back you go. Michael at the board, Sarah at the stall, you've gained control. You could take the lead here. In you go, you have 15 seconds. These remove the weeds from under where they grow, go.
Something path.
No.
One path.
No.
Stop it.
No? Oh, I'm sorry, you've lost control. Back you go. Studio audience, any ideas? Pantyhose. Well done. Very good, studio audience. These remove the weeds from underwear they grow. Pantyhose. Hose remove weeds from underwear. Underwear. Panties. Get it? Pantyhose. So, at this point in the game, we have Carol and Richard way out there in front because Michael and Sarah have £55, but Carol and Richard, you have £105. We move on to cartoon 4. This is worth £50. Let's take a look at it. There's the cartoon, and here is the clue. Listen out. Contribution to repair fund after brilliant potting by Steve Davis. Contribution to repair fund after brilliant potting by Steve Davis. Michael, Sarah, who's the yeller, who's the speller?
I'm the speller. No,
You're the yeller, Sarah. OK. Off you go. First jumble, go.
Tights.
No.
Stitch.
Yes, it is. Well done. TC. Remember that? Top cat. Okay, top cat. T on the left, C on the left. Sarah, contribution to repair fund after brilliant putting by Steve Davis. What do you think?
No, we'll go again.
You're going to go again. Okay, second jumble, 15 seconds, go.
Paper, repel, relay, replay.
No, it's a word, but it's not the one. I'm sorry, you've lost control. Back you go. Carol and Richard, you've gained control. Up you top. Okay, in you go, Carol. You've got some spelling to do. Richard, you've got some yelling. Go.
Player.
What a good player you are as well, Carol Vorderman. P-Y-E. Key letters. We put the P on... No, is it the P on the left? Yes, P on the left, and the Y and the E on the right. Richard, contribution to repair fund after brilliant putting by Steve Davis.
Patchy. No.
No, it's not patchy. Over we go. Third jumble, 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Damage.
Yes, it is. Well done. We take the M, our key letter. We place the M on the right. Richard, contribution to repair fund after brilliant putting by Steve Davis. What do you think?
Got an idea, but I'm still not sure.
Okay. No, you want to do take a chance?
No.
Okay, over we go. Fourth jumble, 15 seconds on the clock. After this one, Carol will help you spelling at the board. Go, if you get it right.
Ruse.
Relates to our clue.
Snooker. Snooker.
Oh! Carol, you did call it out. I'm sorry, you both lost control. Back you go. Sarah and Michael, you gained control. Yeah, you did call it out. Back you go. Well, this will be really difficult for you, Sarah. In you go. 15 seconds. What is it?
Snooker?
It is, I'm afraid. Yeah. Well, I'm going to take the N, the double O, the K and the E. Come over here, Michael, because we have some rearranging to do. We put the O and the K and the E on the left and the O there and the N in there. Now, the clue is contribution to repair fund after brilliant putting by Steve Davis. You have to do some rearranging, I think. In you go, starting now.
Pocket money.
Pocket money it is. Well done. Back you go. Back you go, Michael. Contribution to repair fund after brilliant putting by Steve Davis. Of course, pocket money. So I have to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, in the studio audience, we have a very exciting finish to round two there. We have Michael and Sarah of £125 and Carol and Richard also of £125. Ooh. We reach a dead heat situation, which means we go into sudden death. Oh, no. Teams, you both have buzzers underneath your settees. If you'd like to take those buzzers out now. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you an anagram. It's something you'll find in the home. Okay, the first team to buzz and give me the correct answer goes through to our final. I wish both teams the very best of luck. Can we reveal the anagram, please? Michael and Sarah.
Plant.
Yes, you are going through to the final, Michael and Sarah, for £200 in the second half. Richard, I tell you, this is the toughest way to go out of the first half. You did very well, and we hope you've had a good morning with us. Have you had a good morning?
Yes, I've had a great day.
We wish you all the best. Hopefully you'll write a #1 chart hit one day and may see you on television one day. You never know.
Stick at it, yes.
Stick at it. We wish you all the very best. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank Richard's celebrity partner from Countdown, Carol Vorderman. We'll see you in part 2 when Sarah could become £200 richer with the help of Michael Groff. See you in a mo. Don't go away. It's very exciting here on Jumble. Welcome back to Jumble. I know you're not going to believe it, but Michael Groff has actually helped Sarah reach the final. And Sarah now has a chance to add another £200 to her score by solving the cryptic clue that goes with this cartoon. Let's have a look at the cartoon. There's the cartoon, and here is the clue. A paradoxically sized hooter sounding off riverside hostilities. What a load of bull. Paradoxically, it's the clue, a paradoxically sized hooter sounding off riverside hostilities. What a load of bull. Solve that clue, Sarah, and another £200 is yours. Here's how you do it. I'm going to show you 6 jumbled words. They are number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. Each jumble unscrambles into a word. Each word relates to our cartoon. Each one that you get correct, Sarah, will give you key letters to help you solve our cartoon caption for the £200. I wish you all the very best of luck. Michael, Sarah, are you both ready?
Yes.
OK, take your places, please. Michael at the board, Sarah on the stool. You have 60 seconds to unscramble 6 jumbles, starting now.
Action.
Well done, yes. Carry on, move on.
Water.
Yes, move on.
Fight.
Move on.
Tablet.
Move on. No, don't stay there, sorry.
Battle.
Yes, correct, move on.
Galleon.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Glare.
Sorry, go on, move on. Move on to this. Go back to that one.
Sand.
Yes, it is. OK, you've got a bit of time. Go back to that one.
Fragile, no. Jingle, jangle.
You have 25 seconds.
Larger.
No.
Largen.
Keep going.
Nearer. Glare.
Don't worry, you got 5 out of 6. You could still do it over there. You're going to get loads of key letters. You're not going to have many spaces over there. You could do it. You got action. You got water. You got fight. You got battle. Studio audience here. Any ideas? It's general.
Oh.
It was a difficult one. You got 5 out of 6. You did very well. But if you'd both like to come over here, and I'll show you how the letters have taken their place on our jumble cartoon board. They're in the correct words, but they are jumbled. You have 10 seconds to confer. After 10 seconds, I will need an answer. The final jumble clue for £200 is a paradoxically sized hooter sounding off riverside hostilities. Yes. What a load of bull. A paradoxically sized hooter sounding off riverside hostilities. What a load of bull. Your 10 seconds starts now. OK, the final jumble clue for £200. A paradoxically sized hooter sounding off riverside hostilities. What a load of bull. What about you, Sarah and Michael?
Little Bighorn?
Yes! Oh, this is unbelievable. You have done so well. You had a bit of luck with you in the first half. You handled the second half like a true pro. You really did. You're going to take away with you £325. That's not a bad morning's work, is it?
It's been lovely. It
Hey?
really has.
I bet you're going to be cheerful to your clients this morning when you're doing their hair, aren't you? Are you going back to the hairdressing saloon this morning?
No, I don't think so.
You're going to have the day off and take us all out for lunch. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank Sarah's celebrity partner, Michael Groff. Thank you, mate. Nice to see you.
Nice to be here.
Do come back. Lovely. We'll see you very soon on Jumble. We're off to get some free haircuts. And we will see you in the morning, we hope. Bye-bye.